After a thrilling victory against the Steelers in week number 2, the Saints head on the road to take on the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers went 12-4 last season, and they ended up winning the division, having a first-round bye, etc. We beat them in week 17 in our own building, but we hope to get revenge because we lost to them in this building last year as well. So hopefully we can turn things around, as that is going to be where the Panthers are starting off from, their own 25-yard line, and here comes Cam Newton. 66%, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 530 yards through 2 games this season. 2nd and 11 for the 1-1 Panthers. Newton drops back. It's a screen to Tevin Coleman, former Atlanta Falcon, as he spins and has the first down early on. 1st and 10 from the 36. Play action fake. Newton looks, throws to Kadir Beckham, who breaks away from DeMarco Kidd and has a huge first down as the Panthers are just getting down the field in a hurry. As Coleman stopped, we're going to take a look at their offense. It is led by Cam Newton, of course. The offensive line does help with Andrew Norwell, Ryan Cleal, Trey Turner at the middle. It's Coleman and Olsen, Artis Payne, Benjamin, and Philip Brown to make up the weapons, with, of course, Kadir Beckham. 3rd and 6 from the 31. Newton has a lot of time. Throws to Thomas Pegues, a 3-headed monster in the backfield for the Panthers. And then you throw in the bowling ball, Mike Tolbert, and this is a dangerous running team. 1st and 10. Coleman is stopped by Cameron Jordan for a loss. 2nd and 14. It's complete to Olsen in the flat. Delvin Breaux with a great tackle. Comes up a little bit slowly, though. 3rd and 5 from the 13. Newton in the shotgun. It's another screen pass to Pegues, and he's going to be taken down. And there's an injury timeout, though. And it looks like it's going to be Delvin Breaux. He cannot put pressure on that right leg. That is really, really bad. We're going to get a little bit of an update on him as soon as possible. 1st and goal from the 6. Coleman on the give, and he's going to pick up about 2. The thing with Delvin Breaux is it looks like it was contact related, but the way that he landed after trying to take down Pegues did not work out. On 2nd and goal, pressure from Kruger. That's incomplete, and unfortunately, Delvin Breaux is being taken back to the locker room on a cart. We'll get an update, like I said, a little bit later. As Newton is almost intercepted, it's incomplete, and 4th and goal. The field goal attempt from the left hash to give the Panthers an early 3-0 lead is up, and it is good. And here comes Michael Wong for the Saints. 70%, 5 touchdowns, no picks, 613 yards through his first 2 starts, and a great game-winning drive against the Steelers last week. 1st and 10, Raheem Blackman on the give. Spins away and picks up 9. Blackman has been slow to start things off, playing through injury last week, left with injury the week before. Has 2 fumbles as well. 2nd and 1, and that's deflected down, intended for Clemens. That's Luke Kuechly. 3rd and 1 from the 34. The give is to Blackman, and Blackman has the first down, keeps his legs churning, and picks up a hard-earned 6. 1st and 10 from the 40. Give is to Blackman again. He's not going very far. And this is going to take a look at the Carolina Panthers defense. We covered them before the game. Charles Johnson, K'Wan Short, Starla Tuile, and Coney Ely on the defensive line. It's Kuechly, Thompson, and James Benedict, who has replaced Thomas Davis, who is a free agent. Daryl Worley, Kurt Coleman, Trey Boston, and James Bradbury make up the secondary. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Wong has a lot of time. Throws to DeAndre Hopkins, working against James Bradbury. Remember, Bené Benwickery is out with a broken collarbone. 1st and 10 from the 40. Blackman on the give. Raheem Blackman jukes out Trey Boston. And 4 carries for 29 yards to start things off for Blackman. 2nd and 10 from the 26. Over the middle to Michael Thomas. And Michael Thomas is in for the touchdown. Saints answer right back with a touchdown drive, and they take a 7-3 lead. First and 10. The give is to Tevin Coleman, and Coleman spins out to midfield. We are getting an update. Delvin Breaux will not return. Jocqua Fassitt is playing his spot on the right side, or defensive left. Dejon Smith in at the opposite corner where Fassitt was playing. Third and 12. Newton airs it deep, and Greg Olsen got behind Shad Houston. An unfortunate assignment to have to cover that deep zone, and the Panthers take the lead right back. First and 10, Rakeem Blackman around the edge. Bradbury with a great tackle, but Rakeem Blackman is running all over them. First and 10 from the 49. Wong over the middle to Kent Clemens in a tight window, but that's caught by Clemens. Next play, Blackman on the handoff, and he's going to lose 2 as we head to the second quarter. Second and 12 from the 34-yard line. Wong off play action. Rolls out, throws to Clemens, who can't hold on. A big hit from Bradbury jarred that one loose. Third and 12, Whiting in the backfield. Wong to DeMarcus Edens, and that will move the chains. That's a gain of 20 yards. First and 10 from the 14. Blackman on the give, dives, and is stonewalled by Kurt Coleman, but he does pick up the first down. First and goal from the 2. Fade to Hopkins, is caught, but can't get both feet in bounds. Incomplete. Second and goal. Blackman punches it in. Despite his woes in the running game, he does now have 3 touchdowns in 3 games. First and 10 from the 25. Newton off of play action. Finds Calvin Benjamin. What a grab! Leaping one-handed. Just an incredible play by Kelvin Benjamin versus Dejon Smith. First and 10. Coleman on the handoff, and he'll pick up 3. Third and 7 from the 32-yard line. Newton looks to Thomas Pegues, who has the first down and a little bit more. And that is going to be a major third down conversion. Next play, complete to Kadir Beckham. A quick tackle, and they'll pick up 3. Second and 7 from the 16. Newton. And off Coleman, and Tevin Coleman will pick up only 1. Third and 6. Down by 4. Newton from under center. Drops back. Looks. Finds Gunter for the touchdown. They like to use their tight ends in Carolina, and that is their second touchdown pass to a tight end this game. First and 10. Gratz off the corner blitz. Strips Wong from behind. And it's recovered by Coney Ely. Wong never felt it on the corner blitz. And Dwayne Gratz, with an incredibly heads-up play, went right for the ball. Never even went for Wong himself. Just went for the strip of that right arm. And the Panthers take over deep in New Orleans territory. Hand off Tevin Coleman, and he's going to pick up 4. He's not getting a ton of yardage, but they are wearing down this Saints defense and have scored quite a bit already. Third and 5, fade to Brown, and Jocqua Fassitt intercepts it in the end zone and holds the Panthers to 0 points. Fassitt came in with 5 pass deflections, leading the league, not just the team, and he keeps it up here as K'Wan Short gets right through the middle for the sack. Third and 12. It's going to be a draw to Antoine Whiting, not going to force a pass. They're going to play the punting game, and they're going to down it inside the Panthers' 20. Third and 7 from the 19. Newton steps up, looks to Kadir Beckham, who gets away from DeMarco Kidd, and that's a pickup of 28 yards in the first. First and 10 from the 47. Newton drops back. It's a screen to Coleman. Tevin Coleman with a spin. And Tevin Coleman is only going to pick up 1 for all that effort. Second and 9 from the 48. 1:01 left in the half. Newton has time. Looks, throws to Philly Brown, who does not get the first. He had to come back for that one. Third and 1 from the 44. Newton Looks, has time, hit as he throws. Cameron Jordan in, and we head to the half with the score Carolina 17, New Orleans 14. The Panthers receive to start this off, which means the Saints will start out with the football. Can they come back and go to 3-0 on the season, or will the Panthers claim the top spot in the NFC South? Find out right after this. And we are back. The Saints are going to go back to the ground to start off the second half of play. They found success there, and they only trail by 3. 2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line. Wong steps up, and he's going to take off and run with it. He's going to avoid a hit from James Benedict, and that's going to be another first down on the ground, but this time from the quarterback. 1st and 10 from midfield. Wong is sacked again. Dwayne Gratz has been a thorn in his side with 2 sacks and that strip, of course. 3rd and 11 from the 49-yard line. Hand off to Antoine Whiting. They're just going to go with the safe run and punt it away. Javier Moran, win not in his favor. And this is going to be hopefully beautiful. Yes, it's going to bounce back and be down on the 8. That is a beautiful punt by Javier Moran, who is having just an excellent season thus far. 3rd and 7, play action fake for Newton. Throws to Kelvin Benjamin, who falls for the first. 2nd and 6 from the 25, now off their own doorstep. Hand off Coleman. Tevin Coleman with a spin. And Coleman, 19 carries, 46 yards. Not a good yard per carry, but he is getting the job done. 1st and 10, back to Coleman. There's the big run he needed as DeMarco Kidd flattens him. 20 carries, 62 yards on the ground after that 13-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 49. Newton to Coleman again, and Tevin Coleman racking up yardage here. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Up by 3. Coleman again, spun out by Shad Houston and Paul Kruger. His 3rd tackle of the game for Houston, and that sets up a 3rd and medium for the Panthers from the Saints 37. Play action fake. Newton looks to Benjamin, one-on-one with Dijon Smith, and Kelvin Benjamin is having his way with Smith in this game. 1st and 10, Coleman on the give. Another gain of 6. The Saints' run defense has been porous in this second half. The draw to Coleman. He's flattened by Shad Houston. And that is going to be an injury timeout. Shad Houston has injured running backs in back-to-back games with his big hits. And Coleman's grasping at his forearm. That is not a good sign for Carolina. 3rd and 2 from the 14. Cameron Artis-Payne in. Payne with the first down and a bit more. It's a gain of 7. They're going right up the middle with that offensive line. Artis-Payne off the edge is in. Touchdown Panthers. It's 24-14. On the flip side, the Saints have not been able to pressure Cam Newton. They've gotten a couple hits on him, but no sacks. 3rd and 9, passes tipped right to Trey Boston. Intercepted Antoine Whiting with the tackle. But that is the first real mistake for Michael Wong in terms of passing in his NFL career. 2nd and 13, Jordan Poyer out wide, and Cameron Artis-Payne makes him and DeMarco Kidd look very foolish. That is another rushing touchdown. It's 31-14. Whiting is back, and Antoine Whiting on the return. Goes up Main Street, out to the 40, and Antoine Whiting down to the 48-yard line. So dynamic, a big play threat every time he's on the field. 1st and 10, nobody's open. That's a coverage sack. Only 3 men running routes, and K'Wan Short is in once again. 2nd and 18, Wong looks, what timing, to DeAndre Hopkins. There's a reason he went number 2 overall. And Michael Wong trying to get the Saints back into this, down 17 as Rakeem Blackman is shoved out of bounds after that reception. 2nd and 2 from the 15. Over the middle to Hopkins for the touchdown. It's a 10-point game as Michael Wong surgical on that possession. 3rd and long for the Panthers from their own 28-yard line, and Newton's going to throw it away. So the Saints have some life, down 10 with 10 minutes left. Andy Lee to punt it away to Antoine Whiting. It's a high kick. He's on his own 31, and Whiting is not going to get very far. A great tackle by the Panthers. That's Jamar Taylor. And that is going to lead to decent field position for the Saints. 1st and 10 from the 35. Wong to Clements, and he's out past midfield already for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 49. Wong from the shotgun, looks, throws. It's intercepted! Why not? Dwayne Gratz again. Not sure what Wong saw there. Maybe he thought Gratz was going to pass him off, but instead he trailed and intercepted the pass. 1st and 10, Newton escapes Jordan, throws across his body, and it's caught by Kadir Beckham down on the 6. And we have another injury timeout. It's Cameron Jordan. Not another big-time Saints defender. He's writhing on the ground. He cannot stand. And he will be taken back to the locker room on the cart. Another scary situation for the Saints. As that pass from Newton is going to be incomplete. The wind has been knocked out of the Saints' defensive sails right here. They still are in this ball game, but it's a tough task. If they can hold them to a field goal, there's still life. 3rd and goal, pass to Beckham, who gets away from Fassitt and powers in for the touchdown. That's pretty much going to wrap this up, barring a miraculous comeback. 3rd and 7, Antoine Whiting with the catch. And that's going to be a first down out towards midfield. 2nd and 6, Wong to Michael Thomas getting involved. Only had 2 receptions through the first 2 games, but he's racking them up here. 1st and 10 from the 42, complete to Michael Thomas again, working against Gratz. They're moving down the field pretty well with 6:15 left, down 17. It's a 3-score game. 2nd and 3, Wong to Thomas, and it's incomplete. Bradbury knocked it out. 3rd and 3 from the 35. Wong to Hopkins, and he can't hold on through contact. A rare drop from DeAndre Hopkins. 4th and 3 from the 35. Wong from the shotgun. Looks, throws, and that's broken up. The coverages from Carolina have been masterful. They've been mixed up and all around, and Michael Wong is clearly uncomfortable. 3rd and inches from the 39. Newton on the keeper, and Sanchez McNeil stops him. Andy Lee back to punt. From the Saints 40. No, it's a fake! They're going to air it up, and it's intercepted! Antoine Whiting with an interception! What on earth just happened? 1st and 10 from the 17. We're going to have to revisit that. Wong escapes, finds Michael Thomas, and he's out to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41. Blackman motioned out wide. From the 41, pass to Hopkins is caught down to the 36. 1st and 10 from the 36. Wong steps up, throws to Clements in traffic, has the first. 2nd and goal from the 6, fade to Hopkins. He's upended by Bradbury. Incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 6. Wong from under center motions Naquan Oliver out wide into the slot. Adjusting the play at the line. Wong under pressure is sacked. Krenzel got pushed back, and that is a huge sack for Star Lotulelei. 4th and goal from the 10. Wong. Nobody's open, under pressure, and incomplete. That is going to wrap this ball game up. Final score is Panthers 38, Saints 21. We will get an injury update for both Delvin Breaux and Cameron Jordan. But something that needs to be mentioned. Through his first 3 NFL games, Antoine Whiting has a kick return touchdown, a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and an interception. That's crazy. I don't know if anybody's ever had all 4 of those in a single season, period, let alone in their first 3 games of their career. But back to the action. Cam Newton, 20 for 27, 310, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Cameron Artis-Payne was great in relief of Tevin Coleman. Michael Wong, 21 for 33, ended with 299 yards for the second straight game, had 3 turnovers to go along with his 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, Delvin Breaux and Cameron Jordan both suffered a foot fracture and will be out for at least 7 weeks each. Darqueze Dennard has been signed to try and fill the gap. He won't be starting just yet, but we will try to get him acclimated to this defense. We'll be taking on the 2-1 Arizona Cardinals next week. They lost to the Kansas City Chiefs and will be without starting quarterback Carson Palmer due to a dislocated ankle, which means that their starter is going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's going to be a Fitz-tragic game for them, hopefully for us, as David Johnson is still one of the best in the league. At receiver, John Brown and Michael Floyd doing big things for them. At tight end, Jermaine Gresham, Kari Lee, still pretty good. Jared Veldier just signed a big extension. Mike Upati, 2 good players. Weak at center, weak at right guard, and weak at right tackle, so that's something we can attack. Calais Campbell and Ndici are both very good. Peter DeMarco on the interior is scary. At defensive tackle, Roy McAllister is a very good player. And then Chandler Jones at outside backer, Dayon Buchanan, Malcolm Smith. So they do have potentials to be a 4-3 or a 3-4, but we can hopefully attack them in the run game a little bit, but this is a very good team. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlightswami. This will be next week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.